Okay, so what is Django? So basically, Django is an high-level web framework that encourages rapid development and clean, pragmatic design. And this Django is basically built by the experienced developers, which they have taken care of much of the hassles which we have to go through when we are designing the web development or when we are doing web development. So that we can focus on designing the app, without again reinventing the wheel. So that is about the Django. So at its core, Django is basically a collection of Python libraries that help us to build a web application quickly. Also, it takes care of much of the hassles of that web development. So we can focus on writing our application without needing to worry about the underlying details. So some of the key feature that make Django a great web development framework includes the Django ORM, object relational mapping, and then the MVT architecture, which is model view template architecture, and then the admin panel, which is again a very good thing. Okay, and then the security, which we are going to talk about in some time. So again, this ORM, right? So it's basically it let us interact with our database using Python. And what does it mean? It means like we can focus on writing our code to create, read, update, and delete database record rather than to having to write raw SQL queries. So which is something very good. The MVT architecture. Okay, so let's discuss about them in detail. So here I am, and let me connect my notepad. Okay, so here we are. Good. So, what are the key features? Like the key features. So the key features. So, what are the key features? So, first we are talking about is the ORM. Okay. So, how this ORM helps us? It helps us in interact with our database using Python. Okay. So basically, what does it mean? It means that the Python we need to write the Python code to create, read, update, and delete. Okay. So in terms, we also call it a CRUD operation. Okay. So this is a CRUD. So if you see the initials, right? So this is also CRUD operations we need to do. Only we'll write a Python code rather than we'll write. So no raw SQL queries. So the raw SQL queries we need not to write. We just write a normal, which we will see once we start developing our project end-to-end project. You will see there how we can use this CRUD operation. The next thing for us was is the feature is MVT architecture. So now MVT is basically model view template architecture. Okay, so this is what it basically means. Let me just okay. Now, so how does it help? So if I talk about model, right? So it helps us. It helps us. in separating the business logic. So business logic from the user interface. Okay. So this makes it easy to modify the looks and the feel of your our application without having to make changes in the underlying code. So that is something which helps us. This MVT architecture helps us. The next in the list is the admin panel. Let me scroll down. Now the Django comes with a built-in admin panel that lets you manage our data and perform other tasks without having to write any code. So once we have a Django application built, right? So that there is a slash admin. When you click slash, hit the slash admin of the URL, and if you have created a super user, then with the help of the super user user name and password, we can access our admin portal, and there is admin.py. And admin.py, if you register your model, then we can do the CRUD operation from the admin panel itself. Okay, which will you're going to see in the upcoming sessions. See, the last part is security. So Django has a number of built-in security features, such as we have something called CSRF token, so which is nothing but it's a cross-site request forgery. Okay, we'll look into the detail in the upcoming session. It also has protection against something called XSS, which is again a cross-site scripting. So these are the key features Django provides. There are many more, but these are the key feature I thought we should discuss. That's all for this video.